Lesson 6.1b, Equivalent Ratios. For a real quick review, in video 6.1a, we learned that a ratio is a comparison of two quantities, and a ratio shows how many times as great one quantity is to another quantity. We also learned that we can write ratios several different ways as numbers and words, with two dots called a colon, or as a fraction. And the numbers in a ratio are called terms. Equivalent ratios name the same comparison just as equivalent fractions name the same part of a group. We've got two pink gems, two green gems. 2 of the 4 gems are pink. 2/4 are pink. We can also say 1/2 of the gems are pink. 2/4 and 1/2 are equivalent fractions. They represent the same part of a group. We can find equivalent ratios by using a table or by multiplying or dividing both terms of a ratio by the same number. This means equivalent ratios have a multiplicative relationship. They have a relationship based on multiplication. Here we have 1 red counter and 5 blue counters. The ratio is 1 to 5. It's equal to a ratio of 3 to 15. 1 to 5, we think of the 1/5 as a fraction. If we multiply the 1 times 3 and the 5 times 3, we're going to get 3/15. And the order of the terms are very important. We need to use the order in which they are given. We can't say that this ratio is 15 to 3. The 1 corresponds to this 3, and that 5 corresponds to that 15. This 1 corresponds to that 3, the 5 corresponds to that 15. So we can find equivalent ratios by using a table or by multiplying or dividing both terms of a ratio by the same number. It says we make 6 cups of juice by mixing 4 cups of orange juice with 2 cups of pineapple juice. Our ratio is 4 to 2. How much orange juice and pineapple juice do we need to make 5 times the original recipe? So we make a table comparing the cups of orange juice and pineapple juice we need to make 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times the original recipe. The ratio 4 to 2 is equal to 20 to 10. That would be 20 cups of orange juice to 10 cups of pineapple juice. We multiply the term 4 by 5 to get the 20 and the term 2 by 5 to get 10. We multiply both terms of the ratio by the same multiplier, 5. That means by the same number. And to write in simplest form, we divide by their GCF, just like a fraction. If we want to simplify 4 halves, we divide the numerator and denominator by 2, and it simplifies to 2 over 1. And to simplify 20 tenths, we can divide the numerator and denominator by 10, and we get 2 over 1. We know that these ratios are equivalent because they simplified to the same amount. A multiplicative relationship is a relationship based on multiplication. The equivalent ratios 1/3 and 4/12 have a multiplicative relationship. Each term in 4/12 is 4 times the corresponding term in 1/3. We multiply the 1 times 4, we get 4. We multiply the 3 times 4, we get 12. This is my cinnamon honey butter recipe. We use 1 cup of softened butter. Be careful, it's not melted, it's just softened so we can mix it. 4 tablespoons of honey and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And you can whip it up with a mixer, and you can put it in a bowl or a jar. You can cover it and put it in the refrigerator. If we use 3 cups of butter, how much honey and cinnamon will we use? When we think, the butter to honey ratio is 1 cup to 4 tablespoons. The ratio is 1 to 4. If we have 3 cups of butter, then we'll have to do 4 times 3 tablespoons. That would be 12 tablespoons of honey. And for the butter to cinnamon ratio, we have 1 cup butter to half teaspoon cinnamon. That's a 1 cup to half teaspoon ratio, 1 to 1/2. We would do 1 times 3 for the butter to have the 3 cups of butter, and we do a half times 3. So remember to multiply a fraction by a whole number. We turn the whole number into a fraction by giving it a denominator as 1. Then we multiply straight across, numerator to numerator, denominator to denominator. We get 3 halves, which we can simplify to 1 1/2. And because it's teaspoons, that would be 1 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon. If we double the recipe, we multiply the ingredients times 2. If we triple the recipe, we use times 3. And if we quadruple the recipe, we use times 4. The next lesson, 6.2, is split into 3 parts. The first part is using rates to compare prices. If you want to try my cinnamon honey butter recipe, it tastes really good on toast and pancakes and waffles. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.